Hey familia, Miranda here, and I am super excited for today's video because I get to share with you guys my updated snapper collection. So if you've been with me for a minute, you guys know I absolutely love snappers. It's kind of my go-to thing, my little guilty pleasure, if you will. I mean, I know a lot of people collect like steelbooks and 4Ks and digibooks and laserdiscs, VHS, stuff like that, but snappers are my go-to. It's always like one of the first things I look for when I go out thrifting and stuff, and I just don't know what it is about them. I'm just super drawn to them. It may be the nostalgia factor. I'm sure that's a big portion of it, but I love the whole snapping sensation. And I mean, even the artwork sometimes is pretty cool, you guys. I know they're not that well made, which tends to be the reason why most people bash on them and don't like them and stuff, but that's okay. I love them, and that's what matters. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys what I got. About a year ago, I was at like 100, and in a year's time, I've managed to accumulate like over 100 more, you guys, which is crazy. I do want to give a big thank you to those who have actually helped out the collection by adding in snappers. Just some good friends who, you know, are always on the lookout, and people have sent me mystery boxes. So I want to say thank you, especially to Bryce and Brian, aka the Horror Punk, Katie, Tattoo Warrior, who is Jesse, also Luke from Let's Watch a Movie, and Cinefessions. I'm sure there's more. If I didn't mention your name, just know that I greatly appreciate you adding in snappers to the collection. So a lot of these I actually do have on Blu-ray. A lot I still need to upgrade, but I'm not going to go in deep to any of these films. I'm just going to kind of show them off because there is a lot to get through, you guys. So I don't want this video to be too overly long. So let's get into it. All right, so first up we have 61. 187. Love this film, you guys. And actually, I think this might be the only way that you can get this on like DVD is in a snapper case. Next up, we have Action Jackson. The Adventures of Pluto Nash. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. Alex and Emma. The Amazing Panda Adventure. This is one that I absolutely loved as a kid, but I can't say that it's really held up that well over the years. So, but still a decent watch. Analyze this and analyze that. American Outlaws. The American President. All right, next up we have Angel Eyes. Annie Get Your Gun. Any Given Sunday. The Art of War. A Time to Kill. The Astronaut's Wife. The Avengers. The Bachelor. And Barbarians at the Gate. So we have Batman, Before Sunrise, The Betsy, The Big Red One, Black Beauty, haven't seen that one in a long time, Blade Runner, Blazing Saddles, Bloodsport, awesome Van Damme flick, Bones, The Bonfire of the Vanities, Born in East LA. I love this film so freaking much, you guys. I actually got this one in a trade for my buddy Carlos, which is awesome because I'd never seen this artwork before. I've only seen the original kind of cartoonish artwork, but I grew up on this one. I definitely need to revisit it soon. Definitely plan on picking up the Blu-ray at some point that has the original artwork. But yeah, this one is cool. This is one of those ones that I definitely dig the artworks. And then we have Boys on the Side. Moving on, we have The Bridges of Madison County, Burglar, Caddyshack, Carmen, a Hip Hopera, another one I really enjoy, Casablanca, The Cell, excellent film. We have The Challenge, Chasing Liberty, Cheaters. Next up, we have A Christmas Carol, Christmas Vacation, City of Angels, The Clan of the Cave Bear, Clash of the Titans. I love the artwork on this one as well. Collateral Damage, The Color Purple, Conspiracy Theory, Karina. I love this one, you guys. I grew up watching this one, and I think that it definitely has held up. Cradle to the Grave, excellent flick. Creep Show, The Crying Game, and Curly Sue. Alright, next up we have Dancing in September, Dave, Day for Night, Death to Smoochie, Deep Blue Sea, Detroit Rock City, Disappearing Acts, Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, Don Juan de Marco, Dreamcatcher, Dr. Strangelove. We have Dumb and Dumber, which never gets old, Dungeons and Dragons, Embrace of the Vampire, Empire Records, Excalibur, Exit Wounds, love this one, Extreme Measures, Fallen, I need to revisit this one because I do remember liking that one quite a bit. Fear.com, this is another one too. I've never actually fully seen this, but I definitely should. This is one that just kind of creeped me out so much as a kid, I just didn't want to watch it. We have Fearless, and Feeling Minnesota, Final Destination. All right, next we have The First Deadly Sin, First Time Felon, First Strike, For Me and My Gal, Funny Farm, Getting There, Gettysburg, Ghost Ship, and this one is the like lenticular cover. I think that is so cool when they do like lenticular covers on snappers. It's like the coolest thing ever. Gia. All right, next up we have Gigi, Gladiator Days, Gods and Generals, The Goonies. Of course, had to have this one, even though I do have the 4K, but still, I love the classic artwork. We have Gothica. Love this one so much. Really, really do. Halle Berry is just awesome in this. The Great Santini, The Green Mile, Gremlins, Grind, Grumpy Old Men, Happy Campers, and Hard to Kill. All right, next up we have The Haunting, the original one, Heat, classic, High Society, The Hobbit, Holiday in the Sun, Hometown Legend, House on Haunted Hill, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, I Am Sam. I love this one. Gets me every time. The In-Laws, In Love and War, Insomnia, It Takes Two. Love this one, you guys. This is definitely one of my favorite Mary-Kate and Ashley films. I just watched this like on repeat as a kid. So got It Takes Two, and of course Jack Frost. All right, so moving on to Joe's Apartment. We got Joe versus the Volcano, Juana Man. I love this one. It's so freaking hilarious, you guys. There's always a blast with this one. And we got Kangaroo Jack. I know a lot of people really don't like this film, but I find it absolutely hilarious. And I watched it so much as a kid with my younger sister. And yeah, I love this one, you guys. I ain't afraid to say it. King of the Jungle, Lethal Weapon, Life as a House. I love this one, you guys. It has held up. I watched this for the first time on a bus in Mexico. Took me years to figure out what the heck this movie was even called because I somehow missed the, you know, beginning scene or something like that that gave the title and stuff. And so, yeah, but had to have this one. Little Giants, classic. Love it. Grew up on it. Little Nicky. Looney Tunes Back in Action. We got The Lost Boys, Lost in Space, Love and Basketball, a great one. I love. Love Jones. We got Made in America. And the Magic School Bus Holiday Special. All right, next up we have The Majestic. Malibu's Most Wanted. This movie's freaking ridiculous. We got The Man with Two Brains. Mars Attacks. Matchstick Men. Matrix. Meatballs. Memphis Belle. Message in a Bottle. Michael. What is this? Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. It's a long ass title. We got Money Talks and Monty Walsh. All right, we got Most Wanted, Mr. Baseball, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Wonderful, a lot of misters here, Murder by Numbers. All right, so one of my all-time favorite musicals, The Music Man. I still need to take the plastic off of this, but yeah, I love this one so much. My Dog Skip, My Giant, Mystic River, Next of Kin, The Night Flyer, then we got Night Shift, Ocean's 11, One Crazy Summer, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, On the Town, Osmosis Jones. I remember watching this at school, and I used to be like so grossed out by this as a kid. Like, it was just a weird movie, and actually revisiting it, I didn't mind it all that much. Next we got Outbreak and The Outlaw Josie Wales. Alrighty, we got Passport to Paris, Pat and Mike, The Pelican Brief, The Perfect Storm, Pinocchio. I love this version of Pinocchio with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Yeah, that's probably one of the versions that I watched the most growing up, aside from the animated one, the original, obviously. The Players Club, The Pledge, Poltergeist, The Power of One, Practical Magic, Presumed Innocent, Price of Glory. This is one of my all-time favorite boxing flicks, and honestly, I never hear anybody talk about this one, but I highly recommend it if you have not seen it. So check it out. We got The Prince and the Pauper, Prince Charming, Protocol, absolutely hilarious, Pump Up the Volume, Quest for Camelot. Alrighty, getting down to the last bunch here. So we have Raid on Rommel, Rebel Without a Cause, Red Planet, The Replacements, Ricochet, love it, The Road Warrior, Rockstar, Rosewood, Rumble in the Bronx, The Salton Sea, What's New Scooby-Doo, Volume 3, Halloween Booze and Clues, The Searchers, Sea Spot Run. I watched this for the first time maybe about a year ago, and me and the kiddos were just dying laughing the whole time. This movie is just freaking hilarious. Great little family flick. Check it out if you haven't. Selena, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, Shadowlands. All right, next up we have Shine, Showtime, Somersby, Soul of the Game, South Central, Space Cowboys, Space Jam, Spies Like Us, Stomp Out Loud, Strange Brew, Streetcar Named Desire, Striptease. All right, next one is Sugar and Spice. Got Surviving the Game, The Swarm, Sweet November, Switch. There's another one too. Highly recommend it. Very funny. Switching Goals. We have Teen Titans, Fear Itself. 13 Ghosts, my all-time favorite horror movie. Three Amigos. Three to Tango. We got Three Wishes. Tin Cup. Troy, which is like from National Geographic. Little story there. True Stories. And Tumbleweeds. All right, next up we have, wait, what? Okay, Turbulence. That's what this one is, Turbulence. Turn It Up. Tuskegee Airmen. 2 Weeks Notice. V. Vacation. Volunteers. Waiting for Guffman. A Walk to Remember. We have the Weird Al Yankovic, the videos. So just a bunch of his like music videos there. Welcome to Collinwood. When in Rome. White Oleander, love this one. The Whole 10 Yards. Why Do Fools Fall in Love? I absolutely freaking love this movie. Such great music and just a really cool look at the life of Frankie Lyman. But you have an all-star cast in this, and just all the performances in here are fantastic. All right, coming close to the end, you guys. We got The Wild Bunch. Wild Cats. Zeus and Roxanne. This one does not get enough love, you guys. I remember watching this a ton as a kid, and yeah. I mean, just the whole friendship. A dog befriending a dolphin. I love it. Then we have a Zebra in the Mail. Sorry, these last ones aren't exactly in order. But You've Got Mail. The Wizard of Oz. Without Limits. With Honors. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And last but not least, Wild Wild West. Which, yes, I do love this one, you guys. Oh my goodness, you guys, I cannot believe I was forgetting the most important thing in my Snapper collection, like the holy grail of everything, and that is the Nightmare on Elm Street set here. I freaking love this thing. Just the way that the spines make up the Freddy image there is just totally freaking awesome. But yeah, if you're into Snappers, this is a must-have. So yeah, you guys, I absolutely freaking love it. Look at that. Look at that. It's awesome. So that is my Snapper collection as of now, you guys. What do you think? I know, a lot, right? And I'm still going to be on the hunt for more, that's for sure. But do let me know, are you a fan of Snappers? If so, how many do you have in your collection? If not, why don't you like them? And did you see any favorites in my collection, be it the movie or the artwork? I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.